There was a time when I felt productive every single day. I used to watch tutorials, learning new AI tools, completing courses, and saving the links related to internships, right? And honestly, I felt like I was growing. But if you asked me one simple question, I was blank. That realization is very uncomfortable. And I feel like me, many of the students are also struggling with this phase. I used to watch a lot of videos. I used to watch a lot of learning, like knowledgeable content on YouTube. And it felt like I'm growing. I'm growing with lots of knowledge. But it is all the illusion of growth. You understand the concept, you take notes, you feel informed, but implementation is very uncomfortable and watching is comfortable. Watching has no risk, no failure, no calorie burns, but when you start building on that then you see the gaps between watching and actually implementing all those stuff. Okay, here is the honest confession. I used to believe if I am watching, I'm learning, I'm growing. But now I believe watching is not doing, thinking is not doing is doing. And this is what I also have written on my sticky notes just to remind me and go in this path only. I have noticed three traps that keeps student average. First, tutorial addiction. We say I will build after finishing this course, but there's another course also. And at some point learning becomes the hiding place. Second, certification collection. We feel confident while collecting the certificates, but job doesn't say you must have 5 certificates. They say must know how to build, and that difference is everything. Third, random learning, which I used to do a lot. One day backend, next day Gen AI, and the other day Fast API, and the list goes on and on and on. And the question that changed my thinking literally. One day I asked myself very simple question. If someone will pay me, what will be the things I can do for him? And exactly that was the turning point. What I'm doing differently today, I'm not doing differently anything. But now I follow three simple rules. Rule number one, learn based on output. I pick one project and then I only learn the things that project requires. Rule number two, study patterns, not trend. I read 15 to 20 internship descriptions, then I find the most common skills that it needed and I will stick to that. Rule number three, measure outputs, not hours. Most of the students, even I was one of them, used to count hours, not output. But now I ask, what did I produce this week? A documentation, a project, or a working features. Now I want you to do something today, not tomorrow, today. Pick one concept you recently learned, open your laptop, and build the smallest possible version of it. Not perfect, not polished, but the simple one. If you learned about API, build one API, simple endpoint, and you will immediately feel the difference. Here's the simple rule. For every 30-minute learning, do 30 minutes of building. Even if it fails, especially if it fails, this shows you where you stand and this is actually your progress. I'm not saying that I have figured everything out. I'm still building. Sometimes I still fall into comfort trap, but now I catch it faster. And if you are someone who are seriously moving from consumption to creation, let's build smart together. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye.